Hello, right, surface area. Surface area of different 3D shapes. So we'll start with a simple one, which will be a cuboid. And we'll do 4, 4, everything's in centimeters, yeah? 4, 4 and 10. Now, remember the cuboid has got 6 sides altogether. Some people forget the bottom, the top, the back, the side. Yeah, but first of all, work out how many sides it's got altogether, then you know how many calculations to add up. So, front and back, these two sides there, front and back, 4 times 4 equals 16 centimeters squared. There are 2 of them. So 2 times 16 equals 32 centimeter squared. It's very easy to forget a side or two. Now the sides, these sides, yeah. There are 1, 2, 3, 4. There's a bottom, the top, the back, and the front. And these are 4 by 10. So we've got 4 times 10 equals 40. We've got 4 of them. 4 times 40 equals 160 centimeters squared. So the surface area of this shape is going to be 160 plus the 32, which is 192 centimeters squared. Yeah, I think I made a mistake when I was doing this triangle and in a previous video. I forget what that was. So it was working out the area of complex shapes. Leave a comment if you spot the mistake. I think I did half base height and got it wrong. So easy done, easy done. So that's the surface area of that. Now we can have a surface area of, let's do a pyramid, and we'll do a square. So that to do this is called a parallelogram, but it's a three-dimensional view of a square. So if you draw that sort of shape first, put a dot at the top, and then you can go down to all the corners, and you get something that hopefully looks like a pyramid. So you've got a square-based pyramid, yeah, and the sides are so I don't think the sides are 3 centimeters long, and what can we do? The height of each side, that's 3. It's going to be hard, but we'll do it 4 centimeters now. 4 centimeters. Now, this triangle, do you remember before we always went, oh, vertical height? But this is not correct, because it's not going to be the vertical height of the actual pyramid. We only use that when we're doing volumes, but it's going to be, let me draw at one side, that's the front side pyramid. It's going to be that height there, not the height of the pyramid, it's the height of the triangle. So what's the surface area? So remember that we've got the base and 4 sides. So we've got five sides to work out. So the base is just going to be 3 times 3, which equals 9. And the triangle bit is equal to half base height. Now the base of a triangle is 3, so it's a half times 3 times the height. What did I say that was? 4. So 3 4s are 12. Half of 12 is 6 centimeters square. But we've got 4 of them, haven't we? So 4 times 6 is 24 centimeters squared. So the surface area is going to be the base, which is 9, plus 24, which is all of the triangle sides, which is 33 centimeters squared. Hope I got that right. So there's a pyramid. The third one, they might ask you to find the surface area of, is going to be the cylinder. Now this is much more complicated, yeah, a cylinder. So we're going to have a cylinder like that. Ooh, cylinder like that, yeah. So the radius of the cylinder, what do you want to make it? To make it 7 centimeters, yeah. And 14, and the height, which is the vertical height of the cylinder, was for that 20 centimeters. Make the numbers a bit bigger. Right, so what we need to do is we've got something like this, and this is where it might be handy to draw out the what we're doing here, yeah? So we've got the radius is 7, and we've got 2 of them, and we know that the height is 20. Now this causes us problems when we're trying to work out the area of the side of the cylinder when we've flattened it out, because we do not know this thing, but we'll come back to that first. So the circle, and we've got times 2 of them, yeah? So the area of a circle is pi r squared. We've been given the radius, so it's pi times r squared, 7 squared, 49. And, I need a calculator for this one. So I'm going to use the old pi button again. So shift pi times 49 is 153.93804. And all I need to do is multiply that number by 2. So 153.93804. Leave all the numbers in there. Times 2. Why times 2? Because top and bottom. And it's already in the calculator. Times 2 as the answer to the next one. So then I've got 307.876. Ooh, 876. I'll do that. Can I go a bit further across? 876. Oh, 0801. Right, so that's the area of the top and bottom. Now, how do we find the area of this big rectangle shape? Now, if you look at the cylinder, let's go back up to look at the cylinder. When we cut this and we fold it out flat, this length, remember this question mark length, is the same as all the way around there, yeah? It's the circumference. So this is where we need to work out the circumference of the top so that we've got a number to multiply by 20. So the circumference equals pi d. Remember that from a previous lesson. And the diameter is now going to be twice as big as that, which is 14. So pi button again. So shift pi times 14 is 43.98229. Oh, hundreds of numbers, yeah? Now, so the area of this, yeah, the area of that bit is going to be 43.98229715 times 20, which equals, times 20, which equals 879.645943. Now keep that in the calculator, because the total surface area is going to be this number plus the 307. So it's going to be 879.645943. 0.65943 plus 307.8760801. So many numbers. I'm going to round it to 2 decimal places in a minute. So remember, we've got the 879 that's already in the calculator. So all I have to do is plus 307.8760.801. Right, there we go. Final answer, or almost anyway. Right, so we've got 1187.522.023. Now I'm going to round it to 2 decimal places to give me 1187.52 centimeters squared to 2 decimal places. Oh, it's complicated, this level 2. Yeah, let's have a look at some questions from a publication. Right. The base of the pyramid on the right has an area of 25. Oh, they've already worked that bit out for us, yeah? The other 4 faces each have an area of 15, so they've done that. What's the surface area? So we've got 4 times 15 for the 4 sides, which is 60. And then we've got 60 plus the bottom, 25, which equals 85 centimeters squared. Okay, calculate the surface area of the cuboid. Right, so front and back of, well, just the front first of all, 5 times 4, yeah, because that's 4. So 4 times 5 will equal 20. Now I've got 4 of them, 1, 2, 3, round the back and underneath. I've got 4 of them. So 20 times 4, which equals 80 centimeters squared. Now I've got the 2 ends, which are 4 by 3. So 4 times 3 equals 12. 12 times 2, left and right, is 24 centimeters squared. Add those two together, 104 centimeters squared. Oh, goodness me. Right, now, there is a shape we need to do. There's a shape we need to do, the surface area. And this is going to be the surface area of a prism. Okay, the surface area of a prism. So it's cuboid, pyramid, cylinder, and prism. The 4 things that we need to know. So let's have that 10 centimeters. And this is, it looks a bit, I'll call it 20 centimeters. And the height, now we've got a vertical height, haven't we? And the height of that is going to be 8 centimeters. 8 centimeters. Right. So, surface area. We've got front and back, which are the 2 triangles. And then we've got 1, 2 sides on the bottom. So we've got 3 sides. So front and back and 3 sides. So we've got 5 sides altogether to work out. Right, so let's do the front. Oh no, I need another. Oh no, yeah, we'll call that, everything is 10 centimeters, 10 centimeters. It might be to say that this was an equilateral triangular prism, yeah? A triangular prism. That would be the clue that all the sides were the same. They might be different, but yeah, we'll say they're all the same. Make it easy for us. Right, so the triangle is the area of that is half base height. Now that will equal half times the base, which is 10, times the vertical height, which is 8. So that's 80, that equals 40. We've got 2 of them, so 40 times 2 equals 80 centimeters squared. And the rectangular bits, these bits are 10 by 20, which is 200. Yeah, and we've got 3 of them, so 3 times 200 equals 600, which centimeters squared, and the total is going to be the total surface area. You can watch this again and again and again. Watch it at double speed if you're getting bored, yeah? Total surface area is 600 plus 80. Hope you can do that by this stage of the course. 680 centimeters squared. And I hope I got it right. So let's have a look at some more questions here. This is a longer one. Oh my God, triangles and one of these sorts of things. Right, the net of a triangle base pyramid is drawn on the right. Brilliant. It has a base area of 6.93. There's the base. That one there. That one's a base. Yeah. The remaining faces are identical triangles. This is easy, yeah? So we got 1, 2, 3, 4 of them. So it's just 4 times 6.93 centimeters squared equals, so times 6.93. What does that equal? 27.72. 27.72. So when we do the harder bits, and when I'm trying to explain what to do, the actual questions we get, most of them seem a lot easier than what we've just done. Ooh, no, look at that down the bottom. The net of a cylinder is drawn on the right. What's the surface area? So we're going to have to do all that thing, 2 decimal places. Okay. So the circles is pi r squared, which equals pi radius is half of that times 1 squared. Yeah, that's not much, is it? 1's a 1, so it's 1 times pi equals pi times 1 equals 3.1415. That's enough. Yeah, because I'm only doing it to 2 decimal places, so I will stick some more. Multiply that by 2, because we've got 2 of them, is equal to 6.28318. Right, that's that bit. They're the 2 circles. Now we've got to do 3 times something, and that something is the circumference of a circle. So circumference equals pi d, which is equal to pi times d, diameter, 2. 2 pi is this number, isn't it? Yeah? 6.28318. Yeah, that's the length of the top. So the rectangle bit is going to be 3 times 6.28318 times 3. I already had that on the calculator, which is great, which is 18.84955. So, total surface area equals this number, which are the 2 circles, and this number, which is the rectangle. So, it's going to be 6.28318 plus 18.84955, which equals, I'm going to do it in a different color so we can see where the answer is, equals, so 6.28318 plus 18.84955, which is 25, 2 decimal places, 0.13 centimeters squared to 2 decimal places. Tricky, tricky, tricky. Oh no, look what's going on here. Amy has made a model of a house from a solid cube and a solid triangular prism. So the prism bit's stuck on the top of the cube. The house has a height of 10 inches. Oof. Oof. 10 inches. How's that going to help us? That's going to help us with something, yeah? Amy has started to draw the net of a triangular prism on the grid below. Complete her drawing and label the dimensions. So this is a cube, so all of this is cube, cube, cube. We've got, oh look, that's different. What's this? We've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So 6, this is, what did we say the height was 10, didn't we? Now this is 6, and this is a cube, so this must be 6 there. So we have got a 6 by, that's a 6 by 6. That's a 6 by 6. So we need loads of them. Have we got to draw triangular prism on the grid below? And this is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5 by 6. So this is part of the roof. So we've got a side and a roof, and we need another. If I'm going this way, that and that. Now I need to draw, the next one to draw is the bottom, which is 6 by 6 again. So this is not all going to fit, is it? It's not all going to fit, is it? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. How am I going to get, oh, maybe I've got to 6 by 6. So I'm going to call that the front and that the roof front. Yeah. So this is the roof front. That's the front, and this is the bottom. There. Now I need another side. I'm not going to get it on the paper, am I? How mad is that? Oh, let's think about that. How have they done that? Why have they done that to us? Let's have a look. 90, wasn't it? Oh, page 90. Maybe I've misunderstood. So I've got the roof, and there's 6 by 6. I'm not even reading it, am I? Look, she's only drawing the triangular prism. I was trying to draw everything. Read the question carefully. There you go. So you can see roof front and front. We're only drawing the triangular prism. So we don't need that bit. That's not the front. That is the bottom. That is the bottom of that bit there. There, that bit. 6 by 6. So I've got the front of the roof, the bottom, now on the back of the roof, which is 5 by 6. 1, 2. I didn't read the question, but I knew there was something wrong because it wasn't the roof rear. Yeah, so I've got the bottom of the triangle, bottom of the prism, the roof at the front, the roof at the rear. Now I want the two triangles coming off of here, and how tall are these triangles? Well, if that is 6 and that is 10, this distance must be 4. So I want from the middle of here, 1, 2, 3, 4. So there, it's a triangle. 1, 2, 3, 4. Oh, this would have sucked up a lot of time in the exam, something like this. Complete the label the dimensions. So 5, 6, 5. this is 5, isn't it? Yeah, 5, 5, 5. Just counting squares, isn't it? Really, 5, 5. Yeah, and what's this one? This is 6, and this is 6, and this is 6, and this is 6. I don't know how many dimensions they want us to do. What's the surface area of the model house? Oh, the whole thing now. Right. So how many a surface area? So how many different bits have we got to do with this? We've got the cube. Cube. Yeah. It's a cube, that bottom bit, right? The model house is from a solid cube. So now, when we've got the solid cube, we need all the 4 sides and the bottom, but we don't need that bit at the top because that's inside. So we need, for the cube, we've got 5 sides. And the sides are 6 times 6, which is 36. So we need 36 times 5, which is 180 centimeters. Oh no, it's inches. Oh, inches cubed. Why did they do it in inches? Yeah, inches cubed, squared, even squared, inches squared. Now we've got to have the surface area of the roof. Now the roof has got 2 front and back, which are 5 times 6. So we've got 5 times 6, which is 30. We've got 2 parts of them, front and back. 2 times 30 is 60 inches square. And then we've got these triangular bits. So we've got the triangular bits. So let's draw the triangle out here. Now the triangle is half base height. The base is 6 and the height, they've told us, is 4. So we've got a half times 6 times 4. 4 6s are 24 and half of 24 is 12. So each front and back triangle is 12. We've got 2 of them. 2 times 12 is 24 inches square. Right, total. Now these are long-winded, aren't they? These total surface area, this is about the longest we're going to go in, is 180 plus 60 plus 24, which equals 180 plus 60 plus 24, 264, 264 inches square. 264 inches square. So let's hope we've got that okay. Now, okay, so that was a really, really long one. A lot of stuff involved in that one. So worksheet, surface area of complicated shapes. Don't count that bit of the sort of the ceiling or the bottom of the triangle twice. In fact, don't count it at all because it's not even there, is it? Right, okay, I'll leave you on that one and see you in the next one.